What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, I wanted to talk about probably one of my favorite changes that Gaijin has really ever made to the game, and I wanted to talk about it, get your thoughts on it as well, but share mine first, and just kind of see how the community feels about it. I personally love it. I think it's a fantastic change, and that is the daily bonus to vehicle research. So this was implemented quite a while ago with a different name. I think they called it like the New Nation or the New Tech Tree Research. Basically, what it was once you got to a certain rank with a certain nation, you would gain access to the New Nation Research program, which was given to you. If you reached like top tier, and you would then get it for every other nation, where you would get a bonus research for 3 games every day until you reach top tier in that nation, and then you would lose that bonus and you would go back to grinding like normal. They eventually discontinued this program and re released it as the daily bonus research, where you now get 5 games of daily bonus research. It is a 100% multiplier at higher ranks, 75 in the middle, and 50% in the mid to lower, and then 25% in the super low ranks. And basically, it's base multiplier, so it's multiplying off of your base research, not off of your vehicle modified research. So you're not going to get like super large amounts of extra research, but it does add up and it is important. I think as a whole, though, the reason why I love this research so much is they have now applied it to every nation. So it's no longer a new nation bonus. It is applied even at top tier. And better yet, it is also specifically incentive to do this more of like a daily. So you are going to have your daily task, but then you're also going to have your daily bonus research. Your daily bonus research will hopefully get people playing multiple different nations rather than grinding one at a time, and give you a little bit less of a chance to burn out, because you'll get your 5 games in USA, and then your 5 games in Germany, and then you'll get your 5 games in Sweden, and then your 5 games in China or whatever, and you'll split your time up among multiple different nations and work on a couple of things at once. And, that way you only have to play 5 games. And if you're really not feeling it, you don't feel as obligated to keep pushing ahead with a grind, because, hey, you have the opportunity to go get some bonus research somewhere else rather than sticking with slamming your head against a wall playing Abrams. Because everyone that's at Abrams knows how miserable that is. But the point is, right, either way, you're going to be in a situation where you get, hopefully, more incentive to play the game, but also more incentive to not get burnt out by playing a bunch of different nations and a bunch of different BRs that you're maybe not necessarily at. So, with that in mind, I wanted to say that it's kind of one of my favorite changes. I really like this. I think this is super positive to the game, and I don't really see many negatives about it other than maybe the fact that it is base research and not based on your multipliers. So you can't add anything to this, it's just tacked on the end. But I think it would probably be too insane and too pay to win, because it would make premium time plus premium vehicle combo even more ridiculous. And I say pay to win, but more like pay to progress, obviously. But I think as a whole, it's still a really positive change. It really does help, especially if you're a free to play player, right? Because if you're a free to play player and you don't have premium, if you don't have a premium vehicle, this is, for all intensive purposes, a 100% research bonus. A proper 100% research bonus, because you don't have any extra multipliers really adding on. Outside of like whether or not you win, or the small amount that your vehicle gets depending on its vehicle stats. So this is a really cool change that I kind of like for that. It makes the grind as a free-to-play player slightly less miserable. Unfortunately, this is still War Thunder and this is still Gaijin, and their whole thing is that they're going to do bad business practice and basically make it so that way you have, for all intents and purposes, the most miserable, insufferable time, but just miserable and insufferable enough to where you hate it, but to not where you quit. So that way you can hopefully give them all of your hard-earned money, your hard-earned doubloons, and you shell out for some premium time or a premium vehicle or a talisman, or you become one of those absolute fucking goobers that boosts research and wastes like hundreds of dollars doing that, because that's definitely efficient. But regardless, whatever the case may be, like I said, I think it's super, super positive. It's a much better iteration than the new tech tree bonus. I was kind of hoping that they would change that just because obviously getting to rank 8 in a nation doesn't mean you've completed that nation. You might have rushed to it and you've still got the entirety of the anti-tank line and the AA line completely untouched, or you've gotten to rank 8 with the Leo 2A5, but you're still nowhere close to the 2A7. You're probably still 1.2 million RP away from the 2A7, and there's not really a lot you can do about that now because it no longer gives you that bonus. Whereas now you get the bonus always, which I think is a much better change. So I thought I would do a quick little thing about this, just saying that it's my favorite and honestly probably the best change that Gaijin has literally made to the game in years. Perhaps you guys don't think so. Perhaps you don't think it's enough. Maybe you guys don't think that it is by any means impactful, or it was just a waste of time and they could have done something else. I really don't know what you guys think, so I'd love to hear it down in the comments below. Give me a buzz on what it is that you think you would like to see changed about this. If you think that there's something that you'd like to see changed, if you think it's perfectly fine the way it is, like I do, let me know as well. Nevertheless, leave a like if you liked. Subscribe to the channel. I have daily uploads. And if you haven't already and you want to check me out on Twitch, I have daily Twitch streams. Usually it's War Thunder with a little bit of Warframe sprinkled in there as well. If you have any questions as a new player, come by, hang out, say hello. We have a fantastic community over there full of great people that can answer your questions if I can't or if I'm too busy, but I usually am pretty active interacting with the chat and hanging out. So do give some love. I appreciate you all. Stay safe. Have a nice day. And I will see you very much so in the next video. Much love to you all. Bye.